Hey guys, happy Friday. As you can probably tell, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Toronto. It's freezing out there, but it's at least nice and sunny. That's why I'm back in this position. I love the sun on my back, as I've told you once before. Anyway, I'll keep it short today. It is Friday. You guys want to get on with your weekend. Hopefully get out early and enjoy. It's supposed to be a sunny one here. Cold, but sunny. Thanks for the feedback again. Just a few quick comments that people made. Charlotta, yes, the small wins. It's all about the small wins. For those of you who have been or are athletes, you know that athletes lose most of the time. It's not a very forgiving career, and we got to get used to losing, and that's why I love for parents to put their kids into sports, because great thing to learn in life is learn how to lose and pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get back out there, no matter what you're doing. So, yep, it's about the small wins. And every time we lost in athletics, you try to figure it out. You go out there and you win. It makes it feel that much better, even the little ones. And they're just stepping stones to the big game. So thanks for that. Aliska, yes, she's a trooper. Like, we're not all like you, Aliska. We don't all work out 16 hours a day. Just kidding. I said I used to go and you do your stairs every day and your coffee breaks, and now that you're not in the office anymore, you do a ton of stuff. And again, just little things, but still, all that squats and bodyweight squats and weighted squats and all the other things you do in your routine still doesn't take you more than about 10 minutes. So it's not that hard, people. We keep saying there are some hard charging weekend warriors and athletes out there, but for the majority of the population, it's about being fit and healthy. And let's keep it to that minimal effective dose and make it sustainable. Okay, and then Manders. I wonder, that's a cute name. It's cool. Where's that background from, Manders? I've heard of lots of names. Been as well traveled as I was fortunate to be. Been most places in the world, but I'm guessing that's Scandinavian. Maybe a bad guess, I don't know. But she wanted me to elaborate on MCT oils. So I'll just touch on that real quick, and then I'll let you guys get on with your weekend. Try to keep it down to a minimum today. So yes, MCT oils are from majority of MCTs we get are from coconuts. They come from palm oils and also from breast milk. Although I don't think too many of us are getting breast milk these days, but the best source is from coconuts. Some palm oils are, again, too processed. So you gotta be careful with that, but coconuts are generally the safest form of MCT oils. They're not all the same. So what I mentioned before, there's 3 forms: C8, C10, C12. C12 is basically useless. Not useless, but it's the form that least converted to ketones. And ketones is what we're looking for, the best source of fuel that we burn, the cleanest source of fuel. So in our bodies, basically, there's ketones and there's carbohydrates, sugars. And sugars burn dirty, and they give off a lot of excess waste and free radicals, which our body has to mop up. And it's a lot of energy expended doing that, and a lot of damage to cells and things like that. So ketones is what we want to burn. That's what our body prefers to burn. And the easiest way to convert fats to ketones is C8, part of the coconut oil. It's a little more expensive if you get it, if you get just C8, just because of the process of producing it. C10 is also not bad, but not as good as C8. There's a lot of different MCT oils out there that have combinations. Just make sure if fat burning is what you're after, spend a little bit more money, get the C8. And you know, there's again a lot of combinations out there. Most of them are C8, C10, and the cheaper versions are C12. But just don't be pounding that stuff back. What you will find is the first time, if you're not used to taking MCTs, you will get a stomachache if you take too much. I started off with about a teaspoon at a time in my coffee, and I was starting to feel it. So if you have 2 or 3 coffees and you're having 2 or 3 teaspoons, a tablespoon, you're gonna get an upset stomach. It's no big deal if you can handle it, but just back off a little bit. Start with a teaspoon and work your way up and get as many tablespoons in a day as you can. But also, so as we go, I'm just trying to give you information. When I was competing, I just didn't take what people say as law. I was like, let me do some research. And the more it made sense to me, then I had a choice. It's like, I know if that's going to be good for me or if it's going to be bad for me. But at least I had the knowledge to make the decisions that I'm making. And that's all I want you guys to do is like, get the info, have the knowledge, and then you can say, you know what, I'm going to have half a bottle of wine. I know what it's going to do to me tomorrow, but at least I know. I have the knowledge of this is what it's doing to my system. This is why I'm not getting results, and vice versa. This is why I am getting results because I'm doing these things. So you got to just look into it a little bit. And again, I'm more than happy to do it for you if you just send me a message. Most of it I've done already. I just have to, some of it I'll have to look into again, but most of it I've done when it comes to this because it's the research I've done in the last, like I said, 5-10 years. Not much has changed. It's all the same, coming from different angles. So happy to do that for you. But just gain a little bit of knowledge. You don't have to be, a nutritionist or a doctor or a PhD or have a degree in nutritional sciences or anything like that. But just have a little bit of knowledge so that you can make an informed decision on what you're doing with your health. So even with the MCTs, they're different with fasting. There are different times which you should do it. If you're looking for weight loss, then there's certain times a day you should and shouldn't take MCT oils because they do break a fast. So even if you're having a coffee in the morning with a teaspoon of MCT oils in it, yeah, it's good for brain energy, for energy. It'll give you a clearer thought, and your thinking process will be a lot better. You'll be a lot quicker. Don't have it before bed. It's like sugar. It's like having caffeine. It might keep you up at night because it's an energy source. So, just because MCTs, they make me burn fat, and you start taking them all day, they might have some other detrimental effects. So, again, just a little bit of knowledge goes a long way. So just don't jump on the bandwagon of what people are saying, myself included, and just say, oh, Mark said it's good, so I'm going to do this. Everybody's different, and there's a reason for everything that we do. Have a great weekend, people, and maybe I'll have a few short updates over the weekend. Take care. Enjoy the sun.